In this video, we're going to take a look at the most common types of siding found on a house in Cambridge and Somerville, Massachusetts. Stay tuned. So in Cambridge and Somerville, Massachusetts, I'm a realtor here and I have been for 20 plus years. The most common type of siding found on a house is wood. No surprise, wood is environmentally friendly. It has that natural feeling that people like because it's a natural product. And when it comes to wood siding, the most common type of wood siding is clapboard. And then in addition, people will sometimes have shingle wood siding, or they might have a mix of clapboard and wood shingle together. That makes a nice look. Sometimes too, every now and then, you'll see someone who has wood panel siding using panels of wood, but clapboard and shingle are the most common. If you have wood siding on your building, on your house, you're going to need to repaint it on a regular basis. We repainted our home, which has wood siding, this year. And, it depends on the house and the weather and how it's sided. And there's a lot of factors, but expect that probably, every 8 to 10 years, you'll need to repaint your wood siding. So something to think about if you're owning a home or looking to own a home with wood siding. I like it because it's natural, it's authentic, it's in keeping with the New England sensibility. And everyone, in my experience, is drawn to it. So lots to like about wood siding. Another choice in the marketplace here that you'll see is vinyl siding. Vinyl siding can, at least some of the newer brands, almost look like wood siding, but it's vinyl. It lasts a long time. And the thing about vinyl siding is, well, you're not going to paint it. If it needs cleaning, it gets a power wash. And once you choose a vinyl siding, you can't change the color. It's there forever, and it can fade over time in the sunlight. So a lot of people find it plasticky and aren't so keen on the vibe of vinyl. It's a personal thing. It's economical. Many times people will put vinyl siding over decayed siding on their home just simply because it's economical and more affordable than repainting or residing the home otherwise with another material. So there's quite a bit of vinyl in the market. And sometimes there'll be a mix. Like on my own home, we have a blind side to the house that we never go by, and it's hard to get at for maintenance. And so we just put vinyl on that side of the house and found a color to match the three sides of the home that we have wood siding on that we paint on a regular basis over time. So, sometimes people will employ vinyl in certain instances, if not everywhere on the building. And then the third most popular choice in the Cambridge and Somerville market for siding is fiber cement siding. And it's sometimes called hardy plank because the leading manufacturer of fiber cement siding in the world, at least as far as I know, is James Hardie out of Australia, Hardie. And it's made up of wood, fiber, sand, and cement. So it's sometimes just called cementitious siding or fiber cement siding or hardy board or hardy plank. And it looks like wood, and it's extremely appealing. It gets an insulation to make it look like clapboard in most instances, although you can also get it in panel form. And wow, it's extremely fire resistant, and generally it's guaranteed for up to 15 years that it will not fade or chip. And I got to say, when I've seen developers put fiber cement siding in, it looks fantastic. And what I've noticed is it is true that it doesn't fade. I mean, you can look at a property with hardy board siding and go buy it 5 years later, and it looks like it just got installed. I mean, I am really impressed with the fiber cement siding I've seen in our marketplace. And if I had a choice today and I had to choose between these popular choices, wood, vinyl, or fiber cement siding, I would go with fiber cement siding. Another bonus is that although it needs to be repainted, it doesn't need to be repainted as often as wood siding. So, it might be that you're going to be repainting your hardy board siding maybe every 15 to 20 years instead of every 8 to 10. So long lasting, fire resistant, holds up its appearance. There's so much to recommend it. And sometimes you can't even tell when you look at it that it's not wood siding. I mean, the product that they're putting out is fantastic. So if you're not familiar with it, do Google it and learn more about it. Be sure to consider it. We do have a certain number of homes in Cambridge and Somerville as well that have brick siding or stucco siding. We don't actually see all that much of either. If you have brick siding, over time, you're going to need to repoint, or if you have a brick foundation, you're going to need to repoint, which is attend to the mortar between the bricks that may, over time, need attention because it starts to decompose. So obviously that's essential. If you have stucco, it could crack over time. And so you need to attend to that and maintain it to avoid water penetration. So there you have it. I think it's interesting. It's not something the average buyer necessarily is focused on in their search to buy a home here, the siding. But then once you start to consciously pay attention, you'll start to see, oh, there's some clapboard wood siding, or that looks like a new hardy board install, or yep, that's definitely vinyl. So there's all sorts of siding. Try to become more conscious of it if you're in the market to buy a home, to make sure that you're finding a home that is featuring siding that you're comfortable with and happy to have. So my name is Charles Cherney, and I'm here to help you buy the right home or sell for the best price in Cambridge and Somerville, Massachusetts, or simply answer your questions about the market, your home, and the community. Reach out at any time by text, telephone, or email. I'm happy to hear from you and be of service as you give thought to real estate in Cambridge and Somerville, Massachusetts. Be sure to check out the other videos on this channel all about Cambridge and Somerville with additional information on the market and homes here. Take care.